My name is Dr. Julie Dunning-Hotop. Thank you for allowing me to speak today. I live in Polygon 1132. On November 25th, 4 days after the last board meeting, the adrenaline wore off. And I had this horrible feeling I couldn't explain. And I realized it was because I hadn't cried. I didn't need to cry because my rising kindergartner will be going to a different school than he imagined. I needed to cry because I feel violated and victimized by the very folks who are elected to represent me, you, the Board of Education, but particularly the 4 board members from District 4, my district, Ms. Ellis, Ms. Mallow, Ms. Taj, and Ms. Combs. I feel violated and victimized due to the unexplained and unexpected recess, and then the reversal of the vote on my polygon, a move that some have described as redistricting whiplash. The Open Meetings Act, or the Sunshine Law, requires public bodies to hold their meetings in public in order to increase the public's faith in government, ensure the accountability of government to the public, and to enhance the public's ability to participate effectively in our democracy. I don't know what happened in the back room between votes, but I know with certainty that you violated the spirit of the Open Meetings Act law, destroying my faith and my children's faith in a fair process. Further erosion of my faith and my children's faith in this body came with comments made during revoting, when it became clear that any public testimony I had given was meaningless because it was given in the 24 hours after your Monday work session, which is clearly when the decision was actually finalized, since changing our elementary school meant the whole plan fails. I'll note it's also meaningless as public testimony since, as of this morning, 2 weeks after the board meeting and 2 weeks shy of the deadline for filing an appeal, it still has not been uploaded to board docs. My children's faith, I'll just say that nothing's been uploaded since the testimony on November 14th. So there are many people's testimony that is not yet public 2 weeks after that vote. My children's faith was eroded because, as you know, I was here in this room for over 4 hours with my rising kindergartner who's back there with me now and my 6th grader who's sitting here next to me, patiently and quietly waiting for our vote, which turned into 3 votes. I raised my 4-year-old in the air in the middle of this room for each of those votes, meaning those 3 votes were taken with you looking him in the eyes. Literally, my children were watching. They are still watching. You have the opportunity to voluntarily take corrective action and restore some faith in this body. The OMA statute lists that one remedy is to declare the action void. I hope you do this, thereby doing your duty to all your constituents, including the most vulnerable, our children, and introduce a motion to either overturn your decision with respect to 132, 1132, and 2132, or to overturn all of the elementary school redistricting decisions made at the last meeting. After all, if our vote fails, the whole plan fails.
Thank you for your testimony.